Have you ever imagined what life would be like on a hilltop castle overlooking meadows? While it might sound like something out of a fairy tale to most of you, the panoramic view from the world's most luxurious castle is well worth the money paid to spend some leisure time there. Castles have historically been designated for particularly selected elements of society. They weren't open to the public, and the only way to get in is if you weren't royal, or working on royalty has to be if you were taken as a prisoner. Businessmen and architects are also invested in these old sites as heritage emblems. These are castles that are architectural marvels and popular tourist destinations. So believe me, you would not dare to miss a tour of any of these castles mentioned in the video. Here are the 10 most luxurious castles in the world. Before we continue, kindly subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to get updates on more videos like this from us. And without further delay, let's take a look at these wonders. Number 10. Hotel Schloss Fuschl, Austria. Getting started with Schloss Fuschl, a historical hunting lodge built in 1450, stands on Lake Fuschl, close outside Salzburg, and houses the Hotel Schloss Fuschl. Guests can stay in one of the 6 lakeside cottages, each with its sauna and private patio, or in the main house, which offers 39 magnificent rooms. There is a butler service accessible 24 hours a day, as well as unlimited tours in one of the hotel's classic Rolls Royces, and there are 3 restaurants to select from, as well as a large cellar to explore. In the winter, visitors should take advantage of the skiing prospects, which include 130 kilometers of cross-country trails. Kitzbühel, famous for its downhill ski competition, is a little over an hour away. The castle is so magnificent that it was designated for the UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1997. Number 9. Inverlochie Castle, Hotel Scotland. Inverlochie Castle is a classic Highland baronial residence standing almost in the shadow of Ben Nevis, Scotland's highest and most imposed peak. When Queen Victoria visited the castle for a week in 1873, she remarked, "I never saw a lovelier or more lovely setting. Little has changed in the century. Perfectly proportioned rooms enjoy panoramic views of the neighboring loch. It opens fireplaces blaze in the hall and drawing room, and Matthew Gray's restaurant serves superb food. As you savor the Isle of Skye crab over a grilled fillet of turbot with Calvo Nero, take a moment to see the exquisite furniture in the dining room, which was donated to the castle by King Harald V of Norway." Number 8. Lovrijenac Castle, Croatia. Fans of Game of Thrones should go to Croatia's Lovrijenac Castle at least once in their lives. This massive fortification serves as the Red Keep in King's Landing in the TV show. Unlike other iconic European castles, this one overlooks the crystal-clear Meridian Sea. The fortress has recently hosted Shakespeare's play, which feel all the more authentic from the inside of the castle. However, the biggest lure to Dubrovnik in the recent years has been Game of Thrones, which was filmed in the city for the duration of the show. Number 7. Château les Prairies, France. At this magnificent establishment in Reims, France's Champagne capital, the kingship splendor of Versailles meets sublime fine dining. There is a formidable restaurant with 2 stars where you may taste delicacies like foie gras with white truffles and cod with peppered artichokes. The service is flawless and you will have nothing but total enjoyment. The chateau is nestled in 7 hectares of beautiful grounds, making it ideal place to walk off lunch and work up an appetite for dinner. Allow time to tour Reims, which features a cathedral, a cardinal residence, and the maze-like cellar of Maison de Pommery, which go underground for 18 kilometers. Number 6. Dromoland Castle, Ireland. Simply put, Dromoland Castle is one of Ireland's greatest castle hotels. Dromoland provides guests with an opportunity to live like a king, surrounded by luxury, beauty, and great service. Dromoland Castle is one of the few estates that can trace its roots back to native Gaelic Irish families of royal descent. The history of Dromoland Castle dates back to 1,500 years. Suits of armor protects the passageways and giant life-size pictures cling to the wall. The ambience is one of stately grandeur, excellent for guests seeking exquisite isolation such as George Bush. Having said that, the castle is only a short drive from Shannon Airport, making it conveniently accessible. There is a golf academy on site where you may refine your swing with the expert supervision of a resident PGA professional golfer. Number 5. Château Bagnols, France. Château Bagnols is ranked 5th in the world's top 10 most luxurious castles. With its moat, formal gardens, and 12-meter thick walls, the 13th century Château Bagnols transports visitors to a bygone era of romance and chivalry. It's located in the heart of Beaujolais region with vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see. It's a true Anophile's paradise. Four-poster beds, large beautifully carved out fireplaces, and stunning trompe-l'oeil add to the otherworldly feel. A Michelin-starred restaurant provides delectable cuisine, and each day a complimentary decanter of wine is delivered to your room. Number 4. Devizes Castle, Wiltshire. The magnificent Devizes Castle was erected in the early 12th century. It belonged to Catherine of Aragon, Henry VIII's wife. Major elements of the fortification were demolished by Oliver Cromwell's orders during the Civil War in 1645. The estate is merely a fraction of its original size now. There are 7 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 6 reception rooms, and a drawing room in the castle. One of the tower chambers would be converted into a dressing room, while the orangerie would be refurbished and converted into an indoor pool. These castles are part of historical heritage and are wonderful tourist attractions. Make a point of visiting these with your loved ones and having a wonderful trip. The castles and chateaux of Europe are not only beautiful historical sites, but they are also a luxurious holiday getaway by the world's wealthiest. Number 3. Belcourt Castle, Newport. The Belcourt Castle is a magnificent vacation residence created by architect Richard Morris Hunt, and it's located in Newport, Rhode Island. It has the infamous reputation of being haunted. It contains an English library, banquet hall, music room, Empire-style dining room, and French Gothic-style ballroom that's exquisitely designed in French Renaissance and Gothic style. This is decorated with antiquities and armors. Previously, in 1957, Belcourt Castle served as a museum with 10 rooms open to the public. There would also be a ghost tour. Spooky, right? Number 2. Seaton Castle, Scotland. In the 18th century, architect Robert Adam created the spectacular Seaton Castle. It was once known as Seaton Home, and the castle still stands tall. The property's value will have more than doubled in the coming years. The parterre courtyard, modeled after the gardens of the French Renaissance, provides the ideal location for entertaining, and more commercially minded buyers could easily be used to hosting gatherings and weddings. There's a lot of talk about having a room with a view, but anyone who buys Seaton Castle may get this one. The views of Edinburgh from the top of the castle are breathtaking. It would be foolish not to mention one particularly odd trait that is sure to appeal to the discriminating drinker. An original cobblestoned pub in one wing of the castle is an ideal one for a post-work libation or 3. The castle is spread out over 20-acre wooded area. It has a library, gallery, billiard room, nursery, staff quarters, 6 reception rooms, 14 bedrooms, including a 440-square-foot master bedroom, stables, and a coachman's house. Number 1. Ashford Castle, Ireland. Topping the video of the most luxurious castles in the world is the massive medieval fortress located near Ireland's border in Cong. It's the oldest in Ireland. It contains many to be traced back to 1228. It has evolved into a colossal masterpiece throughout the years. The inside is a jumble of oak-paneled walls, smoldering paintings, and crystal chandeliers. The bedrooms are cozier with chintz chandeliers and comfy armchairs to fall into. Ashford Castle was named the best resort in Ireland and the 3rd best in Europe in 2012. Close your eyes and imagine your perfect fantasy palace. The chances are that it will have an uncanny similarity to Ashford Castle, which was built in the 13th century and is brimming with crenellations, turrets, and arrow-slit windows. The estate spans 350 acres of woodland parkland and offers a variety of sports such as falconry, horseback riding, golf, archery, and salmon fishing. Its gorgeous site overlooking Loch Corrib, as well as its gorgeous staff, has made it the favorite among Hollywood celebrities seeking confidentiality and originality. Ashford Castle in Ireland's County Mayo is in fact the place to be if you want to feel like a knight in shining armor or a princess in the tower. Although it appears to be about 1,314 from the outside, the interior is as opulent and lavish as ever. What's the best part? This castle isn't just something to see on a day trip. You're welcome to stay. It has to be one of Europe's most luxurious hotels. It won't be inexpensive to spend the night at Ashford Castle, but how many times in your life do you get to sleep in a castle? And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let us know in the comment section down below which castle you'd love to see in person if you were given the chance. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss any exciting content like this from us. Thanks for watching, and until next time.